All right. Hello, friends. Welcome. Greetings. How's everyone doing? Let me really quickly share this around a couple places and we'll get to building. All right. How's everyone doing? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. If anyone tunes in, I don't know, at this hour. And all right, we posted it. Great. I'm just going to set up a camera and lens real quick. Hey, welcome. How's everyone doing? Excited to have you guys here. Let me get another camera going so I can record some B-roll of what we're about to build. And I'm pretty stoked to have you guys here. Let's get a new battery. We're going to do some building today. And the audio's good. That's good. Good. Camera, battery. Welcome. I'm really excited to have you guys here. We're going to build something cool. And there we go. All right. Get this guy out of the way. Where's everyone tuning in from? Get our lenses put away. So I figured I'll build this thing on a live stream because why not? Company is always fun. And people seem to enjoy the live streams, so. All right. Good morning. All right, let's get a different folder here. B-roll. Create a new folder. Change and Death Racers. The folder will end up being called Death. Seems ominous, but all right. Germany, USA, welcome. So we got a couple camera angles here. I don't have my stream deck, but I can show you guys this angle. You guys can see the instructions. And we're going to build a Death Racer. I actually built most of one for my son, with my son, my 4-year-old. And today we're going to build one for me, or get started building one, because I want to try and fit it into a video that I'm working on. So, yeah. And if anyone wants one of these kits, I believe you can pick them up at the link in the description. Before we get started, let me thank our live stream sponsor, who sponsors all my live streams, which is PCBWay. Dun-da-da. PCBWay, as you know, is your place for all things, not just PCBs. They make a great pillow blanket, but also injection molding if you want 3D printing done, if you want SLS 3D printing, if you want something machined out of aluminum, say for your Death Racer to make it stronger. I'm pretty sure that violates the rules. But PCBWay can make pretty much anything you need with any fabrication technology that you would want. And you can check them out using the link in the description. You'll get $5 off your first order. And I use them for stuff all the time. So thank you, PCBWay, for sponsoring my live streams. And now let's go overhead and build this. So like I said, I've already built the better part of one of these. And I figure we'll just try and hammer through this. I want to try and get it done as quickly as possible. Thank you to Sam Prentice, and thank you to BigTreeTech for sending me the kit. Thank you to Sam Prentice for being behind this whole thing and promoting it and pushing it. Thank you to Offset for the files that we're going to be doing. I believe we're doing the Hammerhead, or maybe it's the Catan. I'm doing the Catan is the one I built for my son. We'll get to the fairings later. I don't think we're going to finish on this live stream. But everything is already printed. We have the kit, as you can see. And now we just get started. Let me make this smaller. And let me know if you guys want camera angle changes or anything like that. All right, heat set inserts. So we need to do a bunch of heat set inserts. Let's get our iron hot. I have an iron specifically for heat set inserts. So we're going to take that, heat it up. And I guess also while I'm saying thanks, I'm going to thank Polymaker for pretty much all this filament is Polymaker one way or another. We've got some Polymaker ASA, I believe this is. This is Polymaker PACF, which looks to be fused together. We might be reprinting this. Damn, I didn't think about that. Too close on the build plate. Yeah, it looks like we're reprinting that. Seriously? I really don't want to reprint it. It's not cheap material, but let's see if we can get them apart. They were too close, and they seem to have fused. Dang, that's strong. I really don't want to cut a finger off because of it. I also don't want to reprint it. Look at that. I left like half a millimeter maybe between them. Dude. So far, off to a bad start, huh? I happen to know that this side is not going to be critical. What I need to be perfect is this side. So, you know, even if I kind of slightly a little bit damage this side, it's not going to be the end of the world. But what a silly thing to have done. Bonding them together. Look how strong that is. Off to a rough start, guys. Polymaker, Fiberon, PACF. All right, we'll come back to this later. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Maybe if I use like a screwdriver. Yeah, elephant's foot seems to be what did it. Maybe if I just score the back, maybe it's only on the part that touched the build plate, you know? I'm also very cautious of not cutting off a finger. Something solid. All right, let's try. You guys seem to be into it. Let me get a screwdriver. Ugh, big screwdriver. I was thinking if I had a machete or something, that would be great. Screwdriver. Big screwdriver. All right, let's do this. The iron is hot. I can already smell it, so we might come back to this. Hang on. Oh, I heard a crack. Is it a good crack? Again, like I said, this side doesn't matter as much. All right, wait, we're getting there. Dude, look at this. Huh? If that's not an indictment, or not an indictment, an endorsement for this filament, I don't know what is. Even when you don't want it to be strong, it's strong. Sorry, I'm gonna do it on the carpet. Okay. Well, I broke one. So it would appear we're gonna do some reprinting anyway, which is fine. It just doesn't bode well for this build, huh? Sorry, headphone warning. Try a hot knife. Ooh, I guess we're gonna do some reprinting, huh guys? I'll show you where it bonded. Tried to jam everything on one build plate. That was my downfall. One sec, I'm coming back. Jeez Louise. Look at that. My word. And it wasn't even bonded in most of it. I think I'll be able to salvage one of them just by dremeling away. We'll reprint this one later. Not an issue. I don't think we need these parts right now anyway. Yeah, it's really strong stuff. And even it only bonded like right in the middle. See? But yeah, no. It's just too close. I'll get in there with a Dremel, clean this one up. It's not the end of the world to print both of them again. I just hate to waste because this is not one of those filaments that I recycle. Ah, wait, I'm on the wrong printer or on the wrong camera. Overhead. There we go. All right, let's do some heat set inserts. Who loves heat set inserts? And I believe the last kit that I built was missing some, so I told them. All right. So we need to put them here. Should make sure to get B-roll too. Okay. All right. Get you in there. Turn over. Onto the table. I think we need a little more slack. So how's everyone doing? Feel free to ask questions as we go, general questions. The only thing you cannot ask me is what this covered printer is next to me on the table, because I ain't gonna tell you. All right. Whoa. I guess we should probably print the replacement parts now, huh? I kind of just don't want to keep you guys waiting while we're live streaming, so I'll do it later. Hey, from a Brit in Switzerland, welcome. Glad to have you here. Good morning. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty cool build. It's pretty involved though. I didn't realize how much work goes into building one of these. It's a ton of printing, first of all. And it's also it's pretty involved as a build. It's not hard, it's just a lot of work. I'm like maybe 12 hours in on my son's already. And we're not done. But I mean, I'm building it with a 4-year-old, so that's part of it. But now there's a kit, so at least the sourcing is easier. Okay. There's no way that you don't put a heat set insert in here. There's just no way I'm doing it. Even though it doesn't say. Which rider's head did I go with? That's gonna be a surprise for later. All right, heat set insert. Ah, there is one there. Okay, great. Mainframe continued. You know, why do I think I don't have the battery tray cover? Because I printed it in carbon fiber. And I just dropped some parts. So my whole kind of theme and idea was to go as lightweight and as strong as possible with these parts. Deburring tool. I feel like I should finish all the heat set inserts before. But nope, the next thing we need to do is put heat set inserts in this thing. I'm going to reprint all of this later. All right. Let's do some more heat set inserts. You do, it's for the door. I don't know what that means. Are you talking about when I said I don't know if I put a heat set insert there? Because if so, you guys are delayed like a lot. Ow, that's still hot. So therapeutic putting in inserts. I also love the look of lighting from behind while I'm working on this table. Whoops. It just makes for such beautiful footage. Okay, that's one. Do another one. We can find it. I may be printing a lot more parts. I have this habit where I just print and print and print and print. Before, you know, even before the kit arrives, I print, because printing is easy. Assembling is what takes time. But I always end up printing. And then I don't know what parts I'm gonna need, and all right, so I gotta print that too. Hi from Denmark. Hi from Tel Aviv. All right, let's do 2 more heat set inserts. I think without these, we're gonna be in a world of hurt because they're like one of the first things we need to work on. And they're gonna take a ton of time to print. But we can do other stuff in the meantime. I'm surprised nobody has said like, geez, what a waste with all the carbon fiber nylon. All right, sweet. That's that. We need another one of these. Is it going to be absolutely absurd if I print something on this printer without showing you guys what printer it is? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm on a live stream right now. Am I allowed to let them see the printer, or is it top secret? Question mark. Okay, let's see what they say. But either way, we're going to print some stuff on it. Printer go burr. Sorry, guys. Got to play by the rules, you know. All right, let's get a filament dryer going as well. You guys want to see some crazy, crazy stuff? Hang on. Okay. Check this out. Let me show you guys some crazy stuff. If they tell me I can show you guys a little bit, I'll show you. But in the meantime, I'll show you something cool. Let me show you what $250 worth of filament looks like. You ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. All right, what we have in here is some Sunlu PA12CF. We'll use that up first and then we'll switch to something else. But let me tell you, you're not ready for what I'm about to show you guys. And also, I don't want this to catch fire when I dry the filament, so. Okay. Let me show you $250 worth of filament. That's 250 bucks. Just that. Oh, weird. Overhead camera stopped working. Now, someone guess, based on the color and the price, what filament it is. Wait, you didn't see that? What is this? It's 250 bucks for 250 grams, $1 a gram. And while you guess that, I'm gonna reprint some parts. I keep hitting the wrong camera. All right. Prepare. Delete this. Let's get the side things. Piranha. All right, drives, front fairing, mainframe. Drives. We need another one of these mounts. We need a motor, 2 motor frames. Someone got it right. It's Peak. Very nice, guys. It is Peak, eSun Peak. And it prints at up to 450 degrees C, which is insanity. Now, printing this, what dimension, what's the settings? Three walls, 20% infill. 3, 20. I want this one to be 4. Peak is such a pain in the ass to print. Yeah, this printer apparently can do it. I guess we'll find out, right? I also hope that this thing has a filament sensor, runout sensor. I'm pretty sure it does, because if it doesn't, we're gonna run out of this roll of PACF. All right, let's print it. Load filament. Here's another hint that you don't know what this printer is. The screen is on the side here. And this printer prints peak. And that's all I'm saying. Heat extruder. I think we're gonna need some tube, PTFE. All right, PTFE tube. I think I got some in here. That'll work. Coming back, coming back. I want to give another thanks to BigTreeTech and whoops, BQ, because they sent me 3 of these kits when they found out I have 2 kids. It is not a cheaty printer. It is not a $4,000 printer either. I wonder if they're going to get back to me. It is a very cool printer. I promise you, you guys will not guess who it is. Testing a new printer by printing a death racer, among many other things that I can't tell you guys yet. But let's just say I'm printing some pretty cool toys. All right, let's close that. I'm gonna get another roll of PACF in a second. There's just so much, I'm so bad at keeping secrets, but there's so much stuff that you guys don't know about yet that's gonna be ridiculous that I've been working on. Extrude. Extrude. I'm literally trusting this thing blind. Oh, I like this game. Yeah. Stream just got interesting, huh? Okay. H2D. No comment. Is it made by a current or popular brand? No comment. Markforged? No, it's not. Okay, now I gotta try and get in there without showing you guys. Oh no! I'm exposed! I gotta clear all this purge. All right. Oh, I think you guys saw more than you were supposed to. It's okay. I don't think I'm going to get in that much. If this were like a big embargo and stuff like that, like I wouldn't take the risk. It wouldn't even be in the same room with me. But it is fun to play. No, I don't want grid infill. I also don't think I need supports on these parts. No supports. I don't think I need 10 skirt loops. 2 should suffice. Crosshatch, good. All right, we'll get back to building in a second here. This is going to take 9 hours and 3 minutes to print. Yeah, they're pretty solid. Has this thing been doing time lapses for me? I'm using Orca Slicer, which will tell you nothing. All right, let's upload the files. And then we'll set it to do a time lapse. I really hope there's a filament runout sensor. We'll know pretty quick, I think. It's really hard when you're live streaming. All right, let me get another roll of PACF. Some kind, I don't know what kind. I guess it doesn't actually have to be PACF, huh? Like, I've got all kinds of stuff here. What do we have here? PA12CF. It doesn't need to resist heat. I could use ABS. Let's just do PA12CF. I've got another spool of it here that I want to use. All right, I'm back. Did you guys miss me? All right. Try this one. I hope PA12 and PA6 bond to each other. I'm pretty sure they do. But it's kind of making me wonder if maybe I should just start with the roll. Like, why risk it? Just to finish a little bit of a roll. You know? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to print one piece. Ingest. Yeah. All right, print. All right. Great. Let's build. No multiple tool heads, no. Okay. All right, we're back to building. Now this is supposed to get connected. Let's go to the overhead. This gets connected to this. Do I love the idea of using CA glue on carbon fiber nylon? I do not. But I guess we have to. Talk about elephant's foot. There you go. All right, let's get some CA glue. An activator. Okay. .450C will get you toasty. you sure the cover is a good idea? Not only does it do 450C, but the internal temperature will reach 90. So yeah, not a great idea to have a piece of felt over it. That's part of the reason why I canceled the 10-hour print. I'm only doing a 45-minute print now, and I'll do the 10-hour when I don't need to cover it from you guys. All right. Activator. Lather it on and activate. And of course, realize that you are not in focus. Fantastic. Okay, that's on there. Attach the battery tray, frame cover, CA glue, held in place with two M3x8 frame cover. Wait, what is frame cover? Is this frame cover? And it's held in place by M3x8, but they say 2. Ah, 6. Okay, great. Now, in order to save time, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do, guys. We're going to cheat. And I'm pretty stoked about it. I bought these. These are M3x6 countersunk bolts. Those aren't them. It's a lot to build this. It's more than you think for like what many might consider a toy. These don't look like 6. These look like 10. Those are 6. Are you printing, guy? Yeah, it's up to 270. So we're going to cheat and try and get this done faster than the one that I built at home. And the way we're going to cheat is with power tools. See? See what I mean? We're going to take these. And before you guys get all concerned, I am going to adjust the torque setting, which is why I'm not using an impact driver. Okay, what did they say? I think they said I can show you guys. Hang on. Sure, I can show it. All right, cool. I'm allowed to show you guys. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet the Eliarchi Archiman or Archiman. Ta-da! This is a printer that's going to be going on Kickstarter pretty soon. And it is capable of printing PEEK, apparently. And it's pretty exciting. It's not Elegoo, nope. All right. Oh, I think I forgot to unpause main camera or overhead camera. Great. So you guys are allowed to see the printer. I was a good boy. I asked permission first. Now, let's go back. I'm doing a whole video, so don't worry if I'm not explaining about the printer. It's going to be very exciting, which is why I need to do this Death Racer now. Quantum assembler. Sweet. All right, cool. We're going to do this. Set low torque. These are much longer than I wanted, but that's fine. .450C chamber temperature reaches 90. Pretty crazy. Okay, line up all the screws. I figure we can cut the assembly time down by at least a couple hours if we cheat. 7 feels like a lot. Let's go 5. It is plastic after all. Good. That's not good. Let's go down even lower. Who makes the printer? It's a company called Eliarchi. They're new. And this printer is very, very clearly designed to print engineering materials. That just kind of spins. So much faster with power tools. Great. That's done. Let's put the fan in. They say 2, but I see. I see. I think I put the fan in the wrong way for my sons. M3 by 16 button head. These look like 16. How many people are on? 46. But 12 likes. What's the deal? I think this is their first product. I don't know too much about the company, if I'm honest. How are we doing over here? This thing prints PACF as if it were PLA. It just is very, very happy to print engineering materials. More than any other material. PETG, it's like, I mean, I'll do it. I won't be happy about it. But engineering materials, it just goes. All right, drive frame. I mean, we don't have... These things I'm just going to throw away, I think. This one for sure. Oh, so close. This one, should I try and salvage? I feel like it's more work than it's worth. Yeah, it's definitely hard to reach 90 inside. It's no joke. Nah, this isn't gonna happen. I'm throwing this one away too. That one I got. Okay, I think we can do the motor. Start by installing the supplied 11-tooth gear. Can do 2 motors at the same time. 11-tooth gears. All right. There's one gearbox. Must be in the bottom. There's another gearbox. How do you spell the company name? I can give you a link. All right. I'll put more details in when I'm done. I'll update the description so you guys can find more info. And I've got a video coming out end of the month about it. Okay, 11 tooth gear. Where are you? There you are. Need some water. Hang on, guys. The Kickstarter hasn't even gone live yet, so don't expect to find a lot of information. Make sure you guys are hydrating. This part is tricky. I think I did it last time with a persuasion tool. Headphone warning. In a few minutes, I'll be able to show you guys how the parts come off this printer. It's really quite something. They only shipped it with hardened steel nozzles, which should tell you kind of the vibe. Come on. Where do you think you're going? You guys are awfully quiet in the chat. Headphone warning. All right, that's in. Unscrew the 4 M3 bolts holding the gearbox together. Of course, these are going to be different than this, so maybe we'll use a driver. Remurf? No, I don't think I'm going. I'm going to Printopia, though, which reminds me I need to book a hotel. Okay, next unscrew 4 M3 bolts holding the planetary gearbox together and carefully remove the gearbox base on the side opposite its output shaft. Let me make sure that I have those spacers before I do this, because we might need to print the spacers. That's one. I have a feeling I only printed one. Which means we'll be printing another one. Yeah, we need to print another one after this. How pricey is it going to be? I definitely cannot say that right now. You'll have to wait until my video comes out. But I will just say the price is very good for what it's capable of. Yeah, I'd love to. I need to finish this before Printopia. When is it? It's in May, right? I'll finish this by then. All right. Slice plate, print, upload. As soon as this is done, what it's printing, just unreal. It's so happy printing composites. All right, let's see. Sorry, I gotta stop sticking my head in the middle. Okay. Got it. Take this apart. Let's record some B-roll as we go. So now we want to take this motor spacer. I believe we want to attach this. Yeah. This goes to this. M3x8 button heads, which I don't know where they are. Hey, look, another Death Racer build. Yeah. M3x8 button heads. I don't see here, but I do see these. So I'm just going to use these. Peak minimum temperature is 100 C. Wow. 90 C is too low. I guess we'll see. They claim they can do it. I guess we will see, my friend. Maybe it's, you know, like a peak blend that they sent me. It's called E-Peak, if you want to check into it. What does amorphous mean in this context? I've never heard a filament be called amorphous. Yeah. Truth. I've noticed that. I've noticed I'm missing a bunch of heat set inserts and stuff like that. Oh, wait a minute. These need to be longer because this is supposed to go onto the motor. Right? Printed motor spacer. Yeah, no, this isn't long enough. Whatever, I can come up with some M3x8s. And yeah, some of the track pins. I noticed that as well. I already did one of these with my kid. Let me find some M3x8s. I probably have some right behind me on the floor. I do, as a matter of fact. No crystals. Okay. Got you. Well, they claim it can do it. Well, they claim to have tested it. And I'm going to find out. But I managed to tear the silicone sock changing a nozzle, and you can't print peak without it. So I have to wait. Got it. Thank you for the clarification. So does that mean that crystalline peak would be able to print at a more reasonable chamber temp? You guys know a lot about the crazy engineering materials. I thought this was all Brave New World, but I remember one of you said you print with Peak at work, so. Okay. I'm doing all these funky angles to try and get good B-roll. There we go. Crystalline requires over 134C. Wow. Look into this E-Peak stuff, which, by the way, should definitely be inside the dryer right now. Chamber temp, 90 to 130. E-Peak Industrial. Yeah, they claim from 90 on this. So this must be some kind of blend. E-Peak. I don't know what that means, but... you know what? I'm going to leave it out for right now. There's no room in the dryer. How are you and the family? Yeah, we're fine. We're still in Israel. Everything is normal here right now. There's a ceasefire. And things are pretty calm. There's been a bunch of like terrorist attacks and bus bombings and stuff, which is never fun, including in my city. But otherwise, we're fine. Thank you for asking. Okay, we got to get this guy in and assembled. Which means the M3s go back, right? Or these guys, yeah. Okay. Let's keep it right there. Till we find those holes. Got it. All right. Oh, that was weird. Camera just stopped. Okay, that's one. Are you guys happy with that camera angle, or do you want a new one? Because I can rotate. I can choose a different camera. I don't think I need this much B-roll of one thing. All right. Need one more of those screws. Why do I feel like I may have dropped it on the floor? My. What a mess. We're gonna borrow one from something else. Thank you. Appreciate that. Does E-Peak cry? Apparently it's self-lubricating. Are you literally asking me if it cries? I can't tell if that's a serious question. It's not like, I don't see it crying. All right, do I have another one of those spacers, or are we moving on to something else right now? I only printed the one. I guess I would give the feedback to Offset that like in Voron land, when you need to print 2 of something, it says 2x in the file name. And here they don't do that, which is a little annoying. Let's see. This print will be done in, I don't know, 30 minutes. The temperature in the chamber right now is, well, the chamber heater is 70 degrees. I wonder what the temperature is inside the chamber. The internal temperature is 70 degrees C, which is hotter than any printer that I have can do. All right. We'll come back and do the other motor later. In the meantime, we can take this and mate them up. Attach the motor to the mount with M3x20 countersunks. That looks like 20. Okay. It's annoying. The motor keeps picking up everything I put on the table. Okay. I don't think the direction of these monitors. That is a tight fit, though. Which makes me all the more glad that we're using power tools. Let's change camera angles and record some B-roll. Oops. All right, we finally discovered the gear. You guys are so quiet. I almost feel like I'm doing all this alone. I guess 46 is not a ton of people. Which reminds me, forgot to change a setting. And also, I need to really quickly look at some thumbnails, because we're supposed to put out a video today. Save. All right, let's see. Let's have a quick look. Okay, I'm back. Where were we? Last screw. Very nice. Now we gotta get this thing set up. Okay. This goes on the drive gear. and that goes M3 by 6, but I think we're going to use these ones that cut into plastic. So I think that's why they're here. I know I saw one of these. I don't think I printed 2 of them though. Here's one. Here's 2. There you go. Is anybody out there? These use a smaller head. No, they don't. I can't imagine it's entertaining to watch me just build unless we're talking, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll tell you what I do want to do. Let's get some more B-roll. That's the job. Not what I want to do. There. All right. I can work with that. Come on. At work by the pool. Wait, what? How is there a pool at your work? I need to know more about this. That's pretty sweet. Morning coffee at work. Ah, wait a minute. Maybe you work like, maybe you're a swim coach or something like that. I immediately went to like, your office has a pool? What? But no, maybe you're a swim coach or a teacher. In which case, that's still pretty cool. But not as cool as, yeah, I'm a tech programmer and I have a pool at my office. All right, getting these guys in. By the way, is the camera flipped? Yeah, it is. You guys didn't tell me. It's annoying. There. Let's see. What did you say? Nope, I fix AC and electrical for a company. And they have a pool? Or you could work from home. Yeah, but then you wouldn't say at work by the pool. So the AC company has a, or no, the company that you work at and do AC and electrical has a pool. It's pretty sick. Shit, I gotta keep an eye on the time. I'm picking up the kids today. All right. Beauty. These are done. Let's mount this on this drive shaft, but not tighten it yet because we have to adjust it later. Let's get some Loctite. Where is it? There it is. Probably should go down a little further. Something like that. And the other one. Okay, that's one motor done. Drive wheel we can't do because we need to print all the side thingers again. So there's a lot we can't do, really. But I'll tell you what we can do, because it doesn't make a difference, is we can start assembling the... I'm missing the pins. I think I left the pins at home. But I have another kit here. We can start assembling the tracks, which takes a shitload of time. It's just like laborious. Let's get that other kit. Okay. Where are those pins? Gotcha. Okay. Let's clean up our workspace a little bit. Now, we're going to put together 32 of these for each side, which I think is going to require a hammer. Truth be told. This is the part that takes a ton of time. Okay, let's get started. Let me get a hammer, guys. And I figured out, yeah, that the best way to do this is with a hammer. I tried doing them by hand on the other one that I built, and it just took forever. So these you got to assemble like this. I think I'm also going to switch lenses on this camera. Show you guys a little bit of how the sausage gets made. Ah, apartment homes. Okay, got it. Got it. Now it makes sense why there's a pool at the place of work. Makes perfect sense. Well, enjoy that cup of coffee. I wish I could have another one, but I've already had 3 today, and it is past coffee o'clock. Okay. Now the idea here is you need to take a pin, put the pin in, and like I said, headphone warning, I found that it is best to just use a hammer. And they just go in so much faster. I won't tell you how many hours it took of wasting time before we figured this trick out, my son and I. You guys like the pattern I'm doing? I don't know if you guys can see the pattern I'm doing. To the person, I think it was John, maybe, who already built one of these, how long did it take? Because I've not done the one at home either. I'd like to know, like, how realistic is it to get this done before the video that I'm supposed to be putting out? If it's like a 40-hour build, as opposed to what I think it is, which is like 12 or 15. I'd like to know about it. God, this is so much faster. I was doing them by hand, pushing them against the table and leaning down on them. And it was taking like a minute or 2 each one. I also smacked my hand on one of them. These are Polymaker TPU. One of them I think is TPU 95 high flow. I tried to do it with some 70 TPU because it's grippier. And I thought it would give me an upper hand advantage, but I just couldn't get any of my printers to play along with the 70 TPU. It was a nightmare. Well, the Prusa XL would have done it, but I just couldn't. I couldn't devote the Prusa XL, which is a 5 tool-headed monster of a printer, which should be printing other stuff. I couldn't waste a Prusa XL on printing these little things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got a long ways to go. $18. 19. 20. Just beautiful. All right, that's 20. $21. We have a message from Sam Prentice. All right, this printer is done. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, tell me this printer wasn't born to print carbon filaments. Stunning. All right, let's finish off this roll with something small. Print. All right, I lost count. I don't know where we were. Guys, talk to me. It's getting real lonely over here. I know this has less appeal than, you know, ERCF build, but come on. Starting to wonder why I'm live streaming. Unless you guys are enjoying the live stream, you know, quietly. I could put on some music and we could just chill. I know it's therapeutic to watch stuff get made. I can respect that. All right. I'm live streaming the build if you want to drop in and say hey. Hydration break. Are you guys drinking water? Especially if you're drinking coffee, make sure you're drinking water. Enjoy listening to you babble. Well, I'll tell my wife that. Thank you. I'm flattered. Do you guys hear the printer? Because right now it's doing a like beacon eddy current scan. Oh, wow. 3 people did one inside of 57 minutes. Amazing. I'm figuring 12 hours, but maybe less with experience. Drink Brondo. It's great electrolytes. I don't know what that is. I think that's a movie reference, maybe. Okay, let's do one more and count. Eventually, we're going to run out of pins. I got to go home and get the extra pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, asking about how long it takes to build a Death Racer. I thought that might be Idiocracy. There's water and coffee. Yes, but coffee is a diuretic. Electrolytes have got to be the fanciest way of saying salt. It's like, you read some of these hydration supplements and you're like, oh, it's got 220 milligrams of sodium. Great. Let's double check just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32. They took you 2 hours to build these things? Are you kidding me? I'm figuring 12. Then again, like I said, I spent hours on this part. With the hammer, it's much faster. I just missed. Lovely. With a hammer, it is much faster, but 2 hours is insane. Yeah, you're right. Potassium as well. I was joking, but you're right. All right, that's one track. Good. Let's build another. I'm kind of killing time because we don't have all the parts we need. Though we now have this, so we could build another motor as soon as the spacer is done. 20 minutes to get the controller set up. Jesus, 2 hours is crazy, man. Explain. Like, power tools, which fairing did you use? That's an insane amount of time. I've been live streaming. I mean, I'm nowhere near done, right? I haven't done anything really, and I've been going for an hour and a half. So, I mean, granted, I took some time to record some B-roll, but not that much. I feel like it's just an hour to build the tracks. No, I haven't considered doing a video like that. I think a few folks have done them. Denise Bertacci, STL Denise did one. But I do have a cool video coming up on creative infill solutions rather than using filament. I don't want to give too much away. Damn it, I keep missing. The regular front end and a power screwdriver. Yeah, that makes sense. The regular front end is the best documented one. You're kind of flying blind on the other two for right now, till they get them fully documented, is what I've been told. And yeah, power screwdriver makes all the difference in the world. Also helps if you're more organized than me. I spend a lot of time fishing through buckets of parts, as we call it on my live streams. Where's that part? I also, speaking of things I do a lot of on stream, I do need to thank PCBWay, who is sponsoring this stream. PCBWay, no matter what project you're building, has something for you, whether you want to get stuff like this 3D printed. You could even get it 3D printed out of MJF nylon or aluminum. I think metal is against the rules, as I said before. If you want to have custom PCBs made for lights or any other kind of thing, they can do that for you. They can CNC machine parts for you. They can do all of it, and they do all of it at a great price with great service and fast turnaround. They're a pleasure to work with, and I'm very grateful to them for sponsoring all my live streams. So, if you haven't tried PCBWay out, use the link in the description. Get the $5 off your first order. I promise you won't regret it. An arbor press would make short work of those pins, correct. I maybe need to build or buy an arbor press. It's not the first time. My problem is like dedicated tools take up space and I don't have a lot of it. I mean, I say that. I have 70 square meters, but most of it is like backgrounds. Like today I was looking at this. I was like, this is as big as some people's entire workshop in their house, you know? But I have to use all this space so that I have depth of field behind me. You know what I mean? I was like, I waste all this. I think I'm going to probably put benches back here and fill them with stuff behind my butt because you guys can't see it anyway because there's just too much wasted space. Same goes over there and everywhere, really. I need so much space to have depth of field, and I need so much space to be able to roll around tripods and light stands. What do I think Bamboo, when do I think Bamboo Lab will sponsor one of my live streams? I think never. Because I currently don't have a relationship with them after my little mess up on one of their launches where one of my videos leaked. And they had told me at the time, we're going to stop working together. It's not forever, but it's starting to look more and more like it's forever. So fine. That is completely fine. I understand. It is not, it's their choice if they want to forgive and move on or not, and I respect whatever they choose. So yeah, probably won't see me with the new Bamboo Lab printer when it comes out. But I still have plenty of respect for them, and they're still very kind to me and respectful. And, you know, there's no animosity, it's just business. I think that's probably the most I've said on the topic, and the most I want to say on it. All right. Here we go. I know for a fact I won't have enough pins to finish the job here. How much space does an arbor press take up? And also, couldn't I just have a drill press and use that as an arbor press? Is that a thing? All right. Guys, 20 likes. Come on now. Come on now. My right arm is much tireder than 20 likes. I showed you guys a never before released printer. 20 likes? Look at this. I'm using the Prusa Mark IV at work. Haven't installed the Mark IV's upgrade. I love my Mark IV, but not as much as I love my XL and my Core 1. I definitely, in recent months, have seen the light and come back to the Prusa Fold. I could use a drill press, but it would be hard on the quill. I don't know what a quill is. Yeah, I mean, take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt because I don't pay for any of my printers, right? But there's something to be said about the Prusa printers that just print. They just print. They don't tell you that the LiDAR can't detect the filament, RFID, refraction nonsense. The AMS, there's no AMS to jam. They just print. Shit, I really got to get that video out. Yeah, I got to get that video out. I do not know anything about any new Bamboo Lab printers. We're just going to keep going till we run out of pins. Oh, this one. End of March. I want to say March 25th. The Kickstarter goes up. Look at that. Done. Another picture perfect part in PACF. Ow, that's hot. There's got to be like nothing left on this roll. There's still something. Now I'm going to change the filament just because I don't want to use different kinds in the same print. Yeah, I have a friend who's now working at a like B2B 3D printer company, and they sell Bamboo Lab and Cheaty and like industrial machines, Flash Forge and stuff like that. And he's like, I used to like Bamboo and now I fix them for a living and it's a freaking nightmare. With all the error codes and all that stuff. His words, not mine. Okay, let's load a proper spool of filament here. And, oh, wait a minute. Wrong way. God, it's hot in here. 100 degrees. Like just touching the spool burns you. Ah, hot. Okay. Come here. Letting out all the heat, of course. Oh, it's burning. Burning hot. 100 degrees is no joke. Thing is, I don't really want to leave a filament dryer at 100 degrees overnight. I don't think I have a choice. Little tricky to load. I think everything inside is scorching. Come on. Get in there. Okay, let's try this. Cut a point. Well, my phone's running out of battery, so pretty soon we're going to call it. There we go. All right. Okay. Started another print. I gotta go pretty soon. I definitely gotta get that video published. I printed one of these on accident in carbon. I think that's the last of the pins, so I'll have to bring the rest from home. And I think that's a good stopping point for today, guys and gals. I gotta get a video published. Let's see how many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And that will do it. So we need 4 more pins. All right, this has been fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks to PCBWay, and thanks to Polymaker, and thanks to BigTreeTech for sending over these kits. And maybe I'll live stream the rest of the build later. And you guys rock. And thanks to all of you for tuning in. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.